it ain't about, oh man, white people ain't never did nothing to you or nothing like that. It's the mindset.
Willie D. Live.
What's your number one pet peeve for a woman?
I don't know what's my pet peeve, but my number one love language is acts of service. You know what I'm saying? So a woman who served me is gonna be appreciated, and I'm gonna make sure that I make sure she get it back. You know what I'm saying? However I can. Yeah, so acts of service, I would say, is my love language. If you, like I say, delivering food to me while I'm in bed, rolling my blunts, you know what I'm saying? Like, cooking for me. If you doing all this, it's simple, too. It's not even nothing I want that's so crazy, but I just appreciate it. I appreciate a woman that like to take care of her dude, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, man, that was a strong word, appreciation, man. You might get a few on, that convert.
A lot of them, they be on the clickbait, man. They be on the clickbait.
They gonna be like, damn.
They be on the clickbait, and all I would challenge everybody who don't like Slim to do is to go look on Instagram. It's like my journal. You can simply just scroll through the months. Not only will you see how romantic I am when I'm dealing with a woman, you will see how active I am at giving back in the community. You will see all the positive stuff I do instead of those one-liners you see on the gossip blogs. You know what I'm saying? But also, on the flip side, like I say, it's always a flip side. With me knowing who I am and with me knowing that I am where I am without the people who don't know who I am, it gives me a arrogance of, man, I don't care about if you like me or not. I don't care if you agree with me or not. I don't care, about none of that because I'm who I am without you. And then I know who I am on another level of, like, you can't question my blackness as a black man ever because I'm actually black owned out here. I'm one of the very few rare rappers who is not owned by a white man, by a Jewish man. I don't even know no other rappers who got on a whole catalog like Slim Thug. So to ever question my blackness when I have the integrity enough to not even let a white man own my music, and it's people buying masters and selling masters every day, like it's none. I'm none affected by that. You know what I'm saying? I stand on too much business when it comes to that.
Are you speaking to the comments where you made when you was talking about black people need to move on and stop blaming white folks?
Maybe. I don't. And now that's not what I was talking about. But that they took that clickbait out of that. You need to stop blaming white folks. Yeah, it ain't about, oh man, white people ain't never did nothing to you or nothing like that. It's the mindset. It's the mindset of waiting for somebody to give you something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they wrong. Yeah, they did all that. But why are you waiting on your enemy to give you something? Why are we asking for reparations in 2025 when people came from all over Earth to America and been successful? Even in your neighborhood, the nail lady, the corner store ain't owned by you. You know what I'm saying? But we waiting on somebody to hand us some 90% of the time. And that's why we sit back and in last place when they say which race got the most. It's because instead of taking advantage of right now and just saying, man, without whatever I ain't have, I'm finna make it happen right now. Without nobody giving me nothing, I don't want nothing from nobody. I only want to stand on my feet as a man and go conquer this earth and whatever and leave my legacy behind.
To be clear, you don't want reparations.
I don't want no reparations from nobody.
Let me stop right there. I want reparations, and here's why.
Okay.
It ain't even necessarily for me. It's for my ancestors because that is a debt owed. They died. They worked. They were treated like the worst that you can even imagine that somebody could ever be treated, and it didn't end with slavery. It moved on into the Jim Crow era, and it's still going on right to this day. So reparations would absolutely give black people some get back and some seeds to plant. Like right now, a lot of us, we don't have seeds. A lot of these people, everybody else had seeds, including white people. When immigrants come here, they have seeds used and that are provided to them from our government by way of our tax dollars.
Facts.
They will take our shit and give it to them and allow them to come up, but at the same time try to subjugate us. So those reparations ain't just for me, it's for my ancestors. I got it, I could say I don't necessarily need it, but I do know a whole lot of black people that could use them damn reparations
Right.
to get on their feet.
100% agree with everything you're saying.
And so we need those reparations because it's a debt owed. It's almost like what if
I totally
you
agree
gave
with
somebody some money? What if you gave?
But look, though.
Hold on. What if you gave somebody some money? Let's say it's a substantial amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
You gave somebody, let's say, $100,000.
Right.
You passed on. Your sons know this motherfucker borrowed 100 racks from my dad
Right.
and ain't paid it back yet.
Right.
They not supposed to go get that money?
Look what I'm telling you though. What if the dude broke? What if whoever had the 100,000 is broke and you know you'll never get it?
But this one, right? Well, he got to get it out his ass or something.
So that's what
You know what I'm saying? It got to come from somewhere.
That analogy goes
It's
the same
gotta come
thing.
from somewhere.
It go the same way with America. Do you really believe that these folks will ever in life actually give us some reparations?
You know why I say yes?
When did
why I say
we
yes?
start asking for reparations?
We've been asking for reparations.
About around what time? You don't know? I don't even know.
It's since the beginning of time.
It's 2025, Willie.
But it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Here's my point. When you start talking about how much time has passed, it really doesn't matter how much time has passed. When you look at slavery, you would think that America would have never ended slavery.
Right.
I think that ending slavery was a far greater feat to accomplish than issuing out some paper, just
Right.
writing some checks.
Right.
Now, if you think about it and you go back to those times, people were like, man, slavery ain't gonna never. They got it too good.
Yeah.
They sitting on their ass getting paid. You
Yeah.
know, you can get another human being to do your work for
Yeah.
you, and you can sit back and just get paid.
I feel you.
Nobody ever thought slavery would end,
But
but
my
that
thing
shit is over. And a lot of people think that reparations ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
It may not happen in our lifetime, but it's gonna happen.
Not gonna happen, Willie.
I believe it'll happen.
You my OG, and I love and respect you. You know, I'm day one with you, but I disagree with that point. I don't. And this is why I say stop waiting on reparations.
It's not about waiting, Slim. We're not waiting, but it's possible to do two things at once. Because I hear people say waiting. When nobody's waiting, I know I'm not. And most of the people that I know, we're not waiting. We're still living. We're still building. We're still growing. We're still grinding. But so it's possible for us to do two things at once.
Okay.
We can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
Okay, let me say this.
We
then.
can grind. We can hustle. We can go get everything that's due to us.
I got
In
you.
the meantime, we over here like, yeah, motherfucker, what about them reparations?
Right, exactly. See, and my whole point in saying what I said was I don't want people to have the mindset of waiting. You know what I'm saying? If you still, like you say, building and doing your thing, cool. But I'm just giving you my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not Jesus Christ. I just don't think them folks gonna ever give us no reparations. I don't believe it.
They not gonna give.
That's just my personal opinion.
They not gonna give
so
shit.
I say don't wait for it.
They're not gonna
That's all I'm
give shit
saying.
just like they didn't give us freedom.
Right.
We fought for that.